Ladies and gents of the YouTube, welcome back. Another beautiful day up here, and today we're going to be playing around with this 1970 Yamaha. But first, Max is over, and Max is the proud new owner of the CB360 that we picked up the other day. So let's go check that out before we really get into work. All right, Max. So tell us your plans with the CB360.
Well, here it is. In light of this new pandemic that's sweeping the nation, I've got nothing but free time, idle tools, and 154 cubic feet of argon needs to be put to use.
Oh my goodness.
This just shows up miraculously. I checked it out, of course, on your channel. I was the first one to holler at you about it. Figured this would be a good project. Put some time into it. I'm thinking probably cafe racer style, something of the like. But first we got to get it running. That'll be the fun part, and then go from there. Probably get back over here at some point, do some vapor honing.
Cool.
And go from there.
All right, well, it's a good project. It's a good start to a project, we'll put it that way. The motor's free. Even got some new parts to go with it. So, little head start, but I'm really excited to see what you do with it. All right, now back to work. Alrighty, so this little Yamaha here, little backstory. So this thing, I was unhooking a dude's U-Haul trailer, and it was laying down in the back of his truck. So long story short, it was his father's. I tried to buy it. He would not sell it to me. And I know after doing this for so many years that sometimes you can't push somebody too hard. So after he told me it was his dad's and his dad passed away, I didn't push him too hard to buy it. But since we're, just happened to be a motorcycle shop here at the U-Haul dealer, he decided to just leave it here and have us fix it up and get it running for him. Eventually, he wants to have us restore it. But first steps first, we're going to see if the engine's any good. Unfortunately, it's missing some parts. It should have a headlight here and a tail light. This bike, I believe, was street legal when it was new. Also, it should have an ignition switch. Has none of that stuff. So apparently his dad was tinkering on it and the parts got lost. So we're gonna make do. And Max and I already started to play with it. A little assistance. I need a little assistance there. Max and I started to play with it, and she's got a couple wires hanging out. The good thing is we pulled the plug and it does have spark without the ignition, so we're just gonna figure out which wires we need to jump to each other so it doesn't have spark in case this thing fires up. We need to be able to turn it off. Another interesting thing with these bikes is they're oil injected, so it has a little oil tank, but I don't know, I guess it is still hooked up, the line's still there. We're just gonna go put some two-stroke fuel in it anyways though, and not have to worry about that oil. So we've established that the coil wire here goes into this plug, and I got a little jumper, and all you have to do is ground it out and it'll stop the spark. So for some reason, if this thing does fire up, and we can turn it off. Well, we put some fuel in the old carburetor here, and the choke moves nice and free. So let's get a couple kicks and see if it'll fire. Oh. Yeah! The throttle stuck, so it won't really rev it up or anything. It's idles. Pretty cool. Stop the old girl. Oh yeah. This ignition switch is awesome. So now that we know this thing runs, we're gonna crack into it here and see if we can figure out why the old throttle cable totally not working. This one has a splitter setup on it, and one goes down to the carburetor there. The other one goes down to the oil injection system under this cover. So we're gonna pop this off and see what we got going on back there. But I just cannot believe she fired up. That was awesome. Yeah, the old impact does wonders on this old stuff here. looks like it should, and that moves freely. So the cable issue is not right here. That's a good thing. Yeah, this is all in really good shape, and especially this is a plastic gear. So I think this is the adjuster on how much oil for your ratio. You can see it move a little, but I'm guessing that the issue is probably in the carburetor. It's either that or in the splitter, but most likely it's probably the carburetor is just stuck. Oh yeah. Yeah, see the carburetor just major dirty problems, I think. Yep, so throttle moves freely now. It's just dirty old carburetor. So let's rip the carburetor off of it and go through it and see if we can make it happy. So this rubber is so hard that I think I'm gonna have to unbolt the airbox because I'm getting no flex at all out of this. And then, well, I might be able to just slide it over. These intake bolts, I believe, are wrong. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks real good, Clark. Look at that. That's nice down there too. Clean that up while we're in there. Let's see what kind of mess we're dealing with here. Oh yeah, little gookies down there. Oh yeah, these things are not even moving at all. Wow. There we go.
Oh, the float wasn't even moving.
Oh, it's totally stuck. Totally stuck. Yeah, she's gonna need a good cleaning. Big time. There we go. The old metal tipper. These things never want to seal. And you can see that there is just a bunch of junk in there. This carburetor's pretty dirty. Pretty dirty. All right, moment of truth. We cleaned the carburetor here and gonna give it some fuel. Hopefully, she'll run good now. I think we got a stuck float. And she is just a pissing. Oh my goodness. Get in there. There we go. This little kicker thing is killing my foot. I have to put boots on. Smoke out Damon.
I don't mind two strokes.
But yeah, she revs up nice. Still needs a little tweaking on there. I'm gonna see if if they sell a rebuild kit for this carburetor because the old brass float in there, it's got some fluid stuck in it, and there was no clip on the float needle, so that's gonna be an issue as well. But it runs, and that makes me super happy. So this is a good start, I guess, on this bike. We'll definitely be doing a bunch more stuff with it in the future. So if you happen to be new, don't forget to subscribe while you're here, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. All right, Max.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for all your help today. I'll see you real soon. And boy, howdy, we're real excited to see what Max is going to do with the old CB.